Good afternoon. My name is Maria Carolina Almanza, and today I will present my research titled The Impact of Foreign Language Anxiety in Oral Production in 8th grade students from Institución Educativa Altos de Rosario. This project was developed as part of my integral practicum under the guidance of my advisor, Ruben Mauricio Muñoz. Okay. Next, we have the introduction to my proposal. Learning English has become essential worldwide, but many students struggle with when they have to speak the language. In my context, 8th grade students at Institución Educativa Altos de Rosario experience anxiety, especially when speaking in front of others. This fear of making mistakes or being judged affects their participation, their oral skills, and their academic performance. Because the school is the only place where they can practice English, this problem becomes even more significant. For this reason, my research aims to identify the causes of this anxiety and propose strategies to help students feel more confident and improve their oral communication in English. Okay. For the objectives, we find the general one and three specific objectives. The general objective of this research is to explore the connection between foreign language anxiety and oral production in English among 8th grade students. More specifically, I aim to identify the factors that trigger anxiety during oral activities, examine how these factors affect students' fluency and willingness to participate, and propose classroom strategies to reduce anxiety and encourage confidence. Okay. Next, I will mention some of the authors and ideas discussed throughout this study that were relevant to build this research proposal. According to Horwitz and colleagues, foreign language anxiety is a type of nervousness that appears when a person learns or uses another language. This anxiety is influenced by emotional, cognitive, and behavioral factors, and it prevents students from speaking naturally. Researchers such as Oder and Hanifa highlight that fear of being judged or laughed makes students remain silent, even when they know the correct answer. Krug explains that the teacher's attitude and classroom atmosphere can either increase or reduce anxiety. Finally, Ozobel's theory states that students learn better when new content is connected to what they already know, so familiar topics can help them feel more confident when speaking. Okay, methodology. This study followed a qualitative research approach because it focused on understanding students' emotion and experiences. Data were collected through classroom observations, semi-structured interviews, and an open-ended questionnaire. The population included 35 to 48 grade students, and a purposive sample was selected. As researcher, I act as a I acted as a participant observer, taking notes and interacting naturally with students. Ethical participants were respected, including voluntary participation and confidentiality. Okay, now the findings. I was able to identify four relevant findings for the research. The results show high levels of anxiety during oral activities. Most students avoided speaking voluntarily, whispered in Spanish, hesitated, avoided eye contact, or showed nervous behavior. The main emotional factors were fear of making mistakes, being judged, and feeling less capable than their classmates. However, participation increased when students worked in pairs or small groups, and when the teacher provided positive encouragement and focused on communication rather than correction. Okay, now the conclusions and final considerations. In conclusion, foreign language anxiety has a clear negative impact on students' oral production. Although many students have to knowledge to participate, anxiety prevents them from expressing themselves and teacher attitude and classroom environment play a fundamental role. Supportive and positive environments help students participate more and confidentially, while excessive corrections increases tension and silence. And this study suggests that strategies such as cooperative work, group discussions, role playing, and familiar speaking topics can help reduce anxiety. Okay. Future research could explore the long term effects of these strategies and the role of teacher training in managing language anxiety. Overall, this project highlights the importance of integrating emotional and pedagogical approaches to create safer and more inclusive English classroom. Thank you for watching my video and have a nice day.